Hello again, Copper Coins fans. Thank you for joining me for Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E016, a 1960D Fed Reserve Bank of Kansas City original bank wrapped roll. I'm your host, Eric, and I will be guiding you through this journey today. 60D's got a lot of RPMs to offer. I think that we are approaching 240 on copper coins right now. Let a couple people get in here and we'll get rolling. The 60D RPM you see up on the screen is 1960D 1MM084. Hey Dennis, and that is going to be the giveaway. And I will draw that chip here in a few minutes or a few seconds probably. Matter of fact, let me get the bag of chips right now. Give them a stir. And it's coin number 37. All right, let me get my area cleared up a little bit. And I am going to open this roll. Hey, Jim Fletcher, Taco John, how you guys doing this evening? I'm ready to look through this 1960D roll, see what we find. The 70D roll turned out to be pretty good. Got some doubled dies out of it. Got one die that I'm going to have to do some looking into. Hey, Kelly Ray, how are you doing? Roy Wheeler, hope you're doing well today. Ronald, how are you? Andy, how are you doing today? All right, I think I got her moving now. Let me get these all in line. And we will get started. Like I say again, this is 1960D 1MM084, and it's going to go to coin number 37 in the row tonight. And our first coin goes to Parvis. And Parvis gets this. Let's look a little closer at that, because I think I'm going to have to take a closer look. But I am not sure if that's a gouge or if that's the upper loop of another strike of a mint mark. So I will hold this aside and check it out. We will look at the rest of this. Sharpen it up a little bit. Boy, I'm still struggling with the light. Just try turning the light down maybe. right, we got a first coin that is a possibility. I haven't talked to Chuck today. I'm not sure. I'm sure that it'll be soon. Coin number 2 goes to Paul Hampton. Let's see if I can move this. Make it look, there we go. That's a little better. All right, now we're getting it. Again, I will, after I'm done, look these over with the loop. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Ah, that's much better with the light. If you're on the computer, Jim, you have to go to the tab that says live. They did change it. They just don't pop up in a like in an order like they used to. Coin number 3 goes to Jim Fletcher. And Jim Fletcher gets these coins are in pretty good shape. Oh, I think we've seen this die already. We will look at the reverse on the first 10 coins, and then I'll go to when I don't recognize the dies, the die pair. I will go ahead and look again. Oh no, what crashed? Was it like a old warplane, or was it something new? Coin number 4 goes to Ted. Ted gets an RPM. Bring up the light a little bit. You can see it right here up on top. There is a split serif that's not showing, but then you see it right along the bottom right there where the cursor's going. So good, we've got that in the first 4 coins. Can't complain about that. Oh man, there's not many of those old ones left. Not that any plane crash is good, but It takes some practice, Kelly Ray. I like these. I couldn't just tell you off the top of my head. A lot of them I can tell you the range that they're in, but the split serifs, I got to spend a lot of time matching stuff up. Coin number 5 goes to Raymond. Yeah, the last 49S roll that I did. Wow. It was a lot of work. I think we're going to be up to 36 or 37 now on the 49S. I think I added 8 dies. No, I told you when you bought those, Ronald, it's going to take me a couple weeks. They're almost ready. I'm waiting for a name tag on one. They're all packaged, ready to go, except for one that needs a flip insert that Chuck has to send me. And when you get into these reveals, it takes a little while for me to go through them and identify them and make the flip inserts. It's not like buying in an auction where you get it in a couple days. Hey Malcolm, how you doing? Just be patient with me, Ronald. Coin number 6 goes to Bo. All right, we've seen this die before. Ah, what are you going to school for? Oh yeah, no, I was just letting you know that these sometimes they take as long as a month if I get far behind, but I'm actually catching up to the point now where they should only take a week to 10 days. Oh, that's good. That's good. Next coin is for Parvis. Tax preparation is something that's pretty well needed in the country. I think we got a little RPM here. And we do. I think it's actually the same one that Ted got. Was it Ted? Yeah. Yep. I think this one has a die chip on the R too. Let's go around and take a peek. Yep, got the filled art also. So another RPM in the roll. All right, looks like we're going to have a few. Coin number 8 goes to Taco John. Oh, that's the ender. And this is a die. We've seen it's pretty much been 3 different dies through the whole roll so far. Coin number 9 goes to Ted. Yeah, die chips and cracks can be interesting. More die chips. That's on the T too. I don't remember this one, so we will look at the reverse. Wow, Dies are at the end of their life. Coin number 10 goes to Carl. All right, we got a normal die here. Anybody got any plans for this evening, or everybody just going to sit and coin out on YouTube? I think I'm going to go after this, eat dinner, and search a few rolls myself. I haven't got to actually search rolls for myself in a long time now. Coin number 11 goes to Malcolm. And Malcolm gets an RPM. Same RPM as the last two. And see it right there. Nice on the bottom. Well, it's really got some separation there. So there's one for Malcolm. All right. Hey, Sissy, how are you doing today? Coin number 12 goes to Raymond. And here's a die I don't recognize. I'm not sure where that came from either, Kelly Ray. I think it has something to do with gaming and stuff, because my kids always say that. I used to type in bold letters a lot, and they used to always say that I was yelling at them. All right, you almost getting some time off, eh, Sissy? Coin 13 goes to Stonecutter. Stonecutter. These are pretty nice coins all in all. Coin 14 is for Stanley. How long do you got off this time, Sissy? Yeah, lots of. I think I'll make some dip. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, there is a lot of die chips. The next 4 rolls I'm going to have for sale this week are a 64D, a 69D, a 70P, and another 60D roll. The 60D roll is Federal Reserve of St. Louis, the Memphis branch. Coin 15 goes to Ant. Ooh, that's going to be good. You got any big plans, or just going to sit and do nothing and try not to drive for 10 days? Got some spots on that one. Oh, you know she does. And we've seen this die before too. So it's basically been the same 4 or 5 dice through this roll, which is a good thing. Coin 16 goes to Yo Man. So if you're interested and participating in the roll reveals. We'll be selling them at the auction Sunday. And, you know, I think these are two different RPMs. Matter of fact, I'm certain of it. They're both kind of nice. Really? I haven't done too much with silver lately. I used to really like searching dimes, but to get a roll of dimes to search now is a couple $100. So I quit searching them when they went over 35, 40 bucks a roll. Coin 17 goes to Jim Fletcher. Let's see what Jim gets. But I'm kind of excited about searching some rolls. I've got some of the 70, I think it's 70 D rolls that Chuck was selling. And then a 61 D roll and a couple other rolls dug out. Got a 69D tubed roll that's sitting out waiting too. Next coin is for Wanda. I'll show you at the next one, Ron. Let me watch. I'll get one that don't have. Oh, this has one. Right in the bottom of the R, right here, is a die chip. And so when the die strikes, the chip in the die fills up with the metal instead of it being the sharp leg of the R. Well, the 69 roll I bought in a tube. It came in a lot, and I can't tell you if it's searched or not. But you still got to look through them when you get them, you know. The other stuff I know is not searched. Coin 19 goes to Yo-Man. And they all basically have the filled 9s, or the filled R's. Some have T's and B's, and the 9 filled also. Coin 20 is for Bo. He's right here. This is a filled 9, Ronald. And I think we do have another RPM, and I think this is different than the other two. The other two were really long across the bottom, and then they had the loop back up here too. Yeah, my credit union won't give me much for rolls anymore, but I did finally find a source where I can get boxes now, which is going to be kind of nice. Coin 21 is for Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton gets an RPM. This is the RPM we've been finding. And if you look, this is a lot more across the bottom than the last one. Ooh, nice die crack on that forehead too. If I'm not mistaken, this had the TL. No, this doesn't have anything filled except the 9. All right. So we're getting lots of RPMs. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. Not bad, running at about 25%. Coin 22 goes to Ant. Yeah, and there's more than that, Jim. I think that John Wexler's up to near 280 right now. And there's a lot that I have that aren't listed. I really think there could be 300 1960 DRPMs listed soon. Coin 23 goes to Carl. And Carl gets an RPM. Wow, now we're really starting to hit it. Coin roll hunting can be very relaxing, Ronald. If you've never done it, the best way to do it is to get a couple rolls from the bank and look through them, and then search the rolls that you buy from Chuck if you plan on doing it. Some people just save the rolls though and don't search them. We do. Definitely do, Dennis. We've got 3 different RPMs in the roll right now. 2 with filled 9s and then 1 without. The next coin is for Stonecutter. Ah, there you go. Are they new or are they circulated, Ronald? Ah, all right. But it sounds like a good time to me. Take a couple rolls out, get a loop or a microscope, and start searching. Coin 25 goes to Bo. Once you start finding stuff, you'll catch on real fast. A lot of people have a hard time at first with machine doubling and die deterioration and stuff like that. But once you see one and have it in your hand, they pop right out. All right. Let me wrap the first 25 coins up so we don't have, as I say, the dreaded coin avalanche. Yeah, it sure is. I haven't had to worry about that in a little while, though. Coin 26 goes to Stanley. Another RPM. Wow. All right, we needed a roll like this. It's been a little while. Coin 27. Kelly Ray. And Kelly Ray gets an RPM. I think. Yes. She does. So you're right, Dennis. There is 2 different RPMs with filled 9s. Yeah, isn't that right, Malcolm? It was, you know, the rolls have been giving varieties, but we haven't had a roll that really gave a ton of varieties. Coin 28 goes to Ant. And another RPM. All right. This makes me happy. I might make an old-fashioned and search coins all night tonight. This one's got a pretty good die crack across the forehead, too. A lot of good markers. This one should be identifiable. The last roll, I actually re-went through that 70D roll. And I'm gonna post pictures and see what our little crew says about that little loop on the bottom of the mint mark, and it might end up opening some conundrum up. I'm looking, and some of the listings got more than one different die for the same listing on Variety Vista for that RPM2. It's got two different coins. One's a double die and the other one is not. Plus they're in different places. But it does look like a possible variant of stage A, or it could be a die scratch. I have to do some more research on it and really look at it. Coin number 30 goes to Penny Hoarder. You can. My email address is eric@coppercoins.com. My expertise is in cents. I do know some about dimes and nickels. I actually know some about every denomination, but I pretty much specialize in Lincoln cents. Coin 31. What's this? Two normal coins in a row. 3 normal coins in a row. Oh. The humanity. Really? I don't think it's on my end. My internet connection is pretty stout now. I'm really liking it. I got fiber finally, and it's been crazy reliable. Hopefully it's not me. Coin 32 goes to Paul. And another RPM. It's getting easy to tell too. This is the one that's not as minor, not all the way across the bottom. But you see this die scratch right here and right here. That you can almost tell. All right, which one you missing? Yep, there it is, right at the bottom right there. I don't know who said the other night their favorites were Standing Liberty on one of the shows. I actually like all the Liberty designs, the older ones. I find them to be very elegant. I don't know. Let me see. You betcha. Not sure what it struck through, but it definitely is struck through something. In the 49S roll that I just went through, I think it's your coin, Jim. There's one that's got a serious strike through, like a thread, but it goes all the way across. I like Mercury dimes too. Coin 33 goes to Taco John. No, not by far. Like I say, I mainly play with pennies, and I do it every day. I've got a lot of experience with nickels, but after that, not a lot. When I got into the silver denominations, I was playing coin dealer, and it took the fun out of the whole thing for me. Coin 34 is for Richard. And see, doing this, oh, got another RPM. I have fun, and I do what I like to do, and even if it's with somebody else's coins, I get the same satisfaction out of it. So you can see the RPM right down here across the bottom and through the back. Well, a lot of people don't have those. I mean, and all of them that you have on your list, Ronald, are coins that you're not going to be able to find them. You're going to pay over what the book value is at this point, it seems like. Hey, Mr. French. Lots of die breaks inside the nines. We've got three different dies, I think, with die breaks in the nines. Coin number 35 goes to Penny Hoarder. Yeah, that stuff, when I got into pennies, when I got into pennies, oh, we got another RPM. My son wanted a Whitman book and some pennies for Christmas when he was like 7. And I bought them for him, and I still have the 3 books. He's like, oh, this is great. And then I says, I want to put a BU set together from 1941, and at that point it would be like to 96 or 97. And then I did that, and then the next thing, I had all BU set of nickels and dimes, and I had everything. And then I was like, well, I want to get a set of BU rolls for everything. Coin number 36 goes to Malcolm. And I eventually did that of all the memorials, and then I'm like, I want 5 rolls of everything. And so on. Then it was bags, and at one point I had over 200 bags. So it became an obsession with the pennies because you could buy them cheap in the 90s. They were almost face value. Ike dollars, boy, that's a one that you don't hear people collecting it too much anymore. The next coin is for Farm Dog. And we got another RPM. Heck, we've got, I think that's a few in a row. You would sell your BU rolls to finish your BU cent set. I'm not sure about that. If you got the BU rolls, you got the cent set. Of course, I know what you're looking for. But I want to say at the fun show, they had a couple MS 14Ds, and they just wanted insane money for them. It was crazy considering what they've been pretty stable for 20 years. Yeah, that's what I was figuring, Sandigger. Coin 38 goes to Stanley. And Stanley gets an RPM. Wow, RPMs for everybody. I'm thinking we're getting pretty close to a third of a roll of RPMs. Lots of RPMs, Paul. And thanks for coming out. Man, 66 in peace dollars, that's a tough grade, Ronald. Hell, 66 in any of the silver dollars is tough. Coin 39 for Taco John. They're such big coins, and they were in bags, so they got beat up pretty good. When most of those coins were made, there was no rolls. Coin number 40 goes to Ted. Oh, I missed something here. We got to back up for a few. Coin 37. Coin 37 was for Farm Dog. And Farm Dog gets this. A copy of RPM 84. That's the free giveaway for tonight. So congratulations, Farm Dog. Let me write this down on a note. All right, now we can get back to the show. I do too. We needed a roll like this too. We've been finding varieties, but it seems like it's been a lot of another RPM. This one's hit on the mint mark. I don't know if I'll show a better one if we get another one, but there's been at least 3 different dies of RPMs in this roll. Coin 41 goes to Penny Hoarder. And Penny Hoarder gets an RPM. Here, I'll show you this one, Paul. There's no damage on the mint mark. There it is, right there. This is the more minor of the two, but not a bad looking RPM. Across the bottom right there. And you can see upper serif a little bit. The die scratch to the 1 is the giveaway. Every time I see it, that's what I know right away now. Yeah, I don't even have to even look at the mint mark. And there's really only been like 5 die pairs in this whole roll. So good stuff. Coin 42 goes to Farm Dog. I always thought scents were hot, Sand Digger. Like I said, I've been a scent hoarder for a long time. Coin 43. I do like Buffalo Nickels too, Dennis. I don't have many of them, and I haven't played much with them, but I do like them in general. I guess I should have spent more time with them. My thing when I started collecting coins was to collect modern coins, and then I got into the silver and all that other stuff, and that's when the hobby took a tumble for me because I couldn't do what I liked about the hobby, which is finding varieties and RPMs and stuff like that, because I was buying and selling silver. Coin 44 goes to Sissy. Overall, a really good roll. I hope the next 60D roll's as good as this. Coin 45 Goes to Jim Fletcher. And Jim Fletcher gets an RPM. This is the other one we were finding, Paul. You can see it right up here on the top, a little bit right here, and right there. Farm Dog won the bonus coin. Coin 46 goes to Carl. And Carl gets an RPM. Man, there is a lot of them in this roll. You can tell right by the die marker right there. That's going to be, if this isn't listed, that will be the primary die marker right there. Coin 47 goes to Sissy. Oh, who put this in there? Coin 48 goes to Wanda. Thought we had an eyelid for a second, but it's a die scratch. Hey, we'll see you, Roy. Thanks for joining. All right, Ron. Hopefully I can help you. Like I said, pennies are, Lincoln cents are my expertise, really. Next coin is for Sissy. And Sissy gets an RPM. Well, wow. Can't go wrong with that. I am pretty sure we're near a half a roll of RPMs. Last coin is for Kelly Ray. And Kelly Ray gets a Tona. Nice on the inside, though. All right. Want to let you know that here I'll get the rolls that I'll be selling. Reveal spots in, I think. I can find them. Here they are. We've got a 1960 Fed Reserve Bank of St. Louis Memphis branch, a Batdorf 69D, Batdorf 1970P, and a roll of 64D that came out of a bag of rolled from National Bank of Chicago. I just got that. Just come through the door. So those will be available Sunday. And don't forget to be there. I'm sure there's going to be lots of good items. I haven't seen the list yet, but I'm sure there will be. So we'll see you Sunday night, everybody. Thanks for joining. No, you didn't get in this reveal, Ronald. Yours are all packaged up from last week, except for one coin, and I'm waiting for a name to or a flip insert to go in that coin because one of them's a variety. So, but anyways, thanks everybody for joining, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.